The first important aspect that I've been told, and as I read in the brochure and the diary that was sent to me, is you become saksham, you become capable, you hone your skills and your abilities are strengthened, new horizons conquered. In short, you upgrade your abilities day in and day out, and you become an able person. Because abilities of a person are the first requirement for growth. If you are quite able, if you are quite capable, you'll be able to handle the work well, you'll be able to handle the people well, you'll be able to adapt yourself to situations and circumstances. Added with experience, added with talents, you adapt yourself to sustain better in times, because change is part of life and change is the only constant. The rest, everything is variable. So when your abilities increase, you adapt yourself well to changing situations and you grow well. You sustain well in the most odd of circumstances and happenings in life, of course, at office, at home, at your home back, at all the places. And then you carve out a place for yourself. You live a life that is satisfying to you. You achieve your goals well. You become a very important team player. More than that, you become a most needed person in your system. This all comes from one basic thing, is your abilities. And you need to hone your skills day in and day out. Because the most important aspect in a human being is the ability to grow. You can grow in all the aspects of life. When Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Sherpa, they decided to conquer Everest. All planning well done, execution well started. But for some reasons, they had to come back from the third base camp. They could see the tip of the Himalayas, the highest point of the Himalayas, that is Everest. But the final leg, they could not conquer, they had to come back. After coming back at ground level, Edmund Hillary looked back at the Everest again, at the Himalayas, and he spoke one sentence that poured out from his heart, and that has become very famous. Edmund Hillary, he said, looking at the Everest, I'll come back again, and I'll conquer you, because as a mountain, you cannot grow. As a human being, I can. As a human being, you always possess the capacity to grow. And if you don't utilize that capacity of yours to grow, you cease to be a human being. You are a student who can grow till the age of 90, 95, till the last breath of your life. Do you believe in that? You can increase your capabilities. You can become more and more saksham till the last breath of your life. Do you believe in that? That belief is a good start for growth. That belief itself possesses the strength for growth. And that belief itself will make you grow. You have the capability and you can. One tree can start a forest. Understand this very well. And when I'm talking, I'm not going to elaborate it. One tree can start a forest. One song can start excitement. Yes or no? One smile can rejuvenate the atmosphere. Yes or no? One star in the dark skies can guide the ship in the sea. One star in the dark skies can guide a ship at sea. One person with the right attitude for growth, his action has more power than 99 people just taking interest. One man can make all the difference. To this extent that one man's purity can change the whole world. One man's character can uplift the whole world. This whole description converges into one thing, and that is called the power of one. It is called the power of one. One thing can make all the difference at all the places. One small drop of a chemical can increase the strength of the whole material. It is called the power of one. One person's ability, the first basic core value of saksham. Develop your abilities well to meet the situations that can confront you in your path. One man's ability can save the whole company, can be instrumental in the growth of the whole company, can lay a foundation stone for the saksham, for making everybody saksham. One man's ability has the power. This is also a fact. A fact lived by many. Today many live by it. But to develop your full saksham, full capability, full abilities that you have, because we all sitting here and thousands of professionals in the world today, we will die without not realizing our full potential. We will live our lives of 70, 80, 90 years without bringing out many latent talents and many latent energies that already we have been gifted with. Yes or no? Albert Einstein, he used only 3% of his brain. He is considered to be the most intelligent person ever upon this earth. Then what amount of brain that you and me must be using? So there are n number of abilities that we possess, n number of talents that we possess. So we are highly suctioned, highly suctioned. We need to bring those out by good thinking, by good exposures, by learning from experiences, by learning from obstacles, hurdles, oppositions, by learning from setbacks, failures, and falls. You become more suctioned. So invite difficulties, hug your problems, enjoy your falls. You will become more suctioned. Are you rightly getting me? Am I right or wrong? It's part of life, but you become more suctioned only if you have the right kind of attitude. Till the 90s, there was a question in the top management mind. Why some people with the best of abilities, with the best of resources available, still they succeed less or sometimes fail? And why? Sometimes with lesser resources, people succeed and succeed more. So by the turn of the millennium, it was very clear in the top management mind and the top management gurus that all the resources combined do not necessarily guarantee you success. Then what guarantees your success? They said with more or less resources, the one thing that guarantees success is your right kind of attitude towards your abilities. The first principle of suction we are talking of. Ability. Your attitude towards it. I can do it. I can make it happen. That attitude towards your abilities, that faith in your abilities will make you grow, will make you... I have read more than 500 biographies and autobiographies of great personalities, from Nelson Mandela to Abraham Lincoln, to George Washington, to Winston Churchill, to Mahatma Gandhi, to Sardar Patel, to Sachin Tendulkar, everybody. They always believed that they were suctioned. They always believed that they had the abilities to overcome any difficulties. They always believed that they had the power, they had the ability, they had the skills to do any job in front of them. They were that confident. Very important aspect to be learned from these people, isn't it? Yes or no? They always believed that they were suctioned. Believe that you are suctioned, irrespective of the resources and backgrounds that you have. Because Swami Vivekananda used to say, each and every soul is potentially divine. Our Guru Pramukh Swami Maharaj, who created this organization to this level, as I said, we are among the top 10 NGOs of the world. He single-handedly built, you have seen Akshardham, he single-handedly built 1,300 such campuses and successfully administered it in 60 countries of the world. And that Akshardham that you see today, we are building such 4 huge Akshardhams. Already the construction work has started. One is in New Jersey, America at Robbinsville. It is on 265 acres of land. Second is in Abu Dhabi. Third is in Johannesburg, South Africa. And fourth is in Sydney, Australia. All projects coming up as huge as Akshardham. And you are all involved with logistics. I tell you one logistics that at present our organization is going through. Granite, marble and stone comes from Italy and Greece to Kandla in Gujarat. From there it is road transported to Pinwada in Rajasthan. Today when I am talking to you at this present moment, more than 5,000 artisans are working on 26 different sites in Rajasthan. Again, the carved stone from Rajasthan is road transported back to Kandla, the free trade zone in Gujarat. From there, it is shipped to US. Just imagine the logistics. From Europe, it comes to Gujarat. From Gujarat, it goes to US. The logistics is mind-boggling. And more than 800 people involved in it. And then, so it's an ideal Make in India project. Raw material from Europe, all done, finished goods prepared in Gujarat and Rajasthan and shipped back to US.